Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to explore a very powerful book about taking control of your life, your emotions, your decisions and ultimately your destiny. This book teaches that change does not happen by luck, it happens when we consciously decide to direct our thoughts, beliefs and actions. So the name of the book is Awaken the Gaint Within by Tony Robbins. Let's start with the first part of this book, which says the power of decision. The first major lesson of the book is that our lives change the moment we take real decisions. Many people believe their life is shaped by circumstances, upbringing or luck, but author argues and it says that destiny is shaped by decisions. Every major shift in life begins with a moment we decide, this is no longer acceptable and I will change it. For example, someone is struggling with their health might spend a year wishing to be fit, but nothing will change until one day he will decide firmly to exercise daily. And that decision will help him to become healthy and a cheerful person. The message is very simple. The lasting change does not begin with motivation. It begins with a decision backed by commitment. Moving to the next part, it says how we are taking control of our emotions. The book emphasizes that emotions shape our behavior and that behavior shapes our final results. Most of the people believe emotion happens to them, but the author explains that emotions are influenced by focus, meaning and language. If you constantly focus on problems, you feel stressed. If you focus on solutions, you feel empowered. Let's take an example. Two people may lose a job. One thinks my life is ruined. Other thinks this is a chance to start afresh. The situation is same, but their emotional experience is completely different. By changing how we interpret events, we change how we feel, and when feeling change, the action also changes. In other words, control your focus and you control your life experience. The third part of the book is the role of beliefs. Another key idea is that beliefs silently guide our behavior. If someone believes that they are not good at business, they avoid opportunities. If they believe they are capable, they take risk and grow. Belief acts like invisible rules. We follow without questioning them. The author encourages us to examine these beliefs and replace limiting ones with empowering ones. For example, instead of believing I will always fail at new things, we can adopt the belief every attempt teaches me something valuable. And that shift alone encourages for persistence. So the lesson is very clear, change your belief and possibilities expand. Now moving to the next part, the science of habits. The book also teaches us that our daily habits create our future. Success is rarely one big moment. This is built through small consistent actions repeated over a very long time. If someone reads 10 pages a day, exercises briefly and practice gratitude daily, those small habits gradually transform their mindset and results. The author explains that habits change when we attach strong emotions, reasons to change. We adopt destructive habits not just because they are bad, but because we deeply associate them with pain and associate better habits with pleasure. When we emotionally link success to joy and growth, discipline becomes easier. The next part of the book takes us to the mastering of life area. The book encourages readers to continuously design key areas of life like health, finance, relationship, and personal growth. So many people drift through these areas, reacting instead of planning. But when we define clear goals and standards, we raise the quality of our life. For example, in relationships, simply deciding to listen more, appreciate more, and communicate openly can dramatically improve connections. The idea is that life improves when we stop living by default and start living by design. Moving to the sixth part of the book, saying continuous improvement. One of the most inspiring message of the book is that growth is lifelong. The author emphasizes constant learning, reflection, and adjustment. Instead of fearing mistakes, we can treat them as feedback. Successful people do not avoid problems. They respond faster, learn quickly, and adapt in very better manner. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to refine our character and direction. Now the last part of the book, the core message which the book is going to give us is that at its heart the book teaches us one powerful truth. You already have the ability to change your life. What matters is whether you choose to use that ability or not. When you make strong decisions, guide your emotions, reshape your beliefs, and build empowering habits, your life naturally begins to move in a new direction. The, the giant within is simply your unused potential waiting for conscious actions. Now, let's move to the final closer part of the book and this audiobook summary. You are not controlled by the past failures, circumstances, or fears. You are just guided by the choices you make today. Decide with clarity, focus with intention, and act with consistency, because when you take control of your inner world, your outer world begins to change. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned to Grow to Succeed.